All right, let's get this show started!
We may have just witnessed one of the craziest knockouts ever. This past weekend, the Empire Championship Series Reign of Champions took place at the NMSU Pan American Center in Las Cruces, New Mexico, and it delivered a finish you won't forget. Bantamweight prospect Gabriel Pinado faced Santiago Gonzalez for the vacant ECS Bantamweight title, but the fight only lasted 49 seconds. From his back and guard, Pinado uncorked a perfectly timed simultaneous double-fisted strike to Gonzalez's temple, instantly knocking him unconscious. Pinado flipped him over and landed 4 follow-up shots before the referee could step in and wave it off.
There is a takedown from Santi.
I like that he's got his butterfly.
The combat sports world lost a beloved figure Friday as news broke of actor and martial artist Chuck Norris's death at the age of 86. TMZ reported that Norris died Thursday morning in Hawaii. Earlier this week, it was reported that Norris was hospitalized in Hawaii, though no other details were provided regarding his health. Here's how the MMA community reacted to the sad news. Matt Brown wrote, "Word is Chuck was disappointed with the martial arts instructors in heaven, so he decided it's time to go there and show them what's up. RIP to the legend, though all love and respect." Bo Nickel tweeted, "RIP to the Grim Reaper for having to meet Chuck Norris." Jared Gordon said, "Chuck Norris dead at 86. Damn." Matt Frivola said, "Man, RIP." Alan Joban tweeted, "Damn, RIP." Stephen Thompson said, "Oh no, I can't believe it. You helped shape my childhood as a martial artist. You will forever be missed. Legend." Jan Blachowicz said, "My hero since childhood. My hero forever. That's how I'll always see you. Legend." Corey Sanhagen said, "Very grateful for Mr. Norris. My condolences to you all." Jon Jones still hasn't moved on from his recent feud with Dana White. Tensions escalated after Dana claimed that Jones was never in negotiations for the White House card and is effectively retired due to arthritis in his hips.
Some guy with, meta glasses on filmed him talking about his hips, that his hips are so bad. And I don't know if you guys saw that flag football game where he can barely run. Jon Jones he retired because of his hips. He's got arthritis in his hips. Add that on top of all the other reasons that I wouldn't. The Jon Jones thing is bullshit.
Is it fair to say then Jon Jones is retired and this is the end of his time?
Yes.
Okay.
Very fair.
The comment sparked a strong reaction from Jones, who even requested his release from the organization. Now, over a week later, Jones took to X to assert that despite his injury, he can still dominate nearly anyone. He tweeted, "Random thought. Arthritis hurts, it doesn't make you cripple. I'm still smashing 99.47% of you out there."
And right back in, and right back in. Yep, again and again and again and again. Again, Johnny. Again, Johnny. Again, Johnny. Reverse him. Reverse him. I know. 40 seconds. Up. Beautiful. Keep the exchange. Roll. Granby roll. You gotta dig deep here. You gotta dig deep here. Nice. Reverse. Stay on top. Yes. Yes. Let's go, Johnny. 10 seconds. Yes. Keep him here on the wall.
Ian Machado Garry is growing frustrated with the lack of a fight booking. Garry has been campaigning for a title shot against Islam Makhachev for months, and now he's making his frustration clear. He recently shared a clip of himself standing next to a phone booth, waiting for a call from the UFC.
When going any minute.
From rivals to friends, in a recent video on his YouTube channel, Alexander Volkanovski revealed he was planning to travel to Spain to hang out, train, and cook with Ilia Topuria. However, due to ongoing conflicts, the trip had to be postponed, though both still plan to make it happen in the future.
I actually should be in Spain right now with Ilia. We're going to catch up with Ilia. We're going to, you know, do some training, catch up, cook him with Volk, and we're going to, you know, it would have been great to catch up with him. As you've seen, I'm pretty respectful and pretty friendly with all my opponents, and you've seen the respect shown between us two. So that would have been pretty cool. I think that would have done the rounds through the internet. You know, whether it would have been a couple of viral clips or whatnot. I think that would have been cool. But we're going to save that for another time. That will happen. We'll have some fun with that in the future. Just can't be done right now. You know, it's a crazy time in the world right now. Traveling is getting difficult, which is makes things a little bit harder.
Volkanovski also spoke about his next potential opponent, saying he'd prefer a fight with Movsar Evloev to prove he can neutralize his grappling.
Movsar, this wrestling style that everyone's having problems with, but this has been a bit of a problem for fighters. A lot of fighters don't know how to deal with this. You've got Chimaev just out grappling, wrestling Islam. You've got all these guys that have been so effective with their, you know, Dagestani wrestling, the Chechen wrestling. You know, they've been so effective with it, and a lot of people can't figure it out. Obviously, you've seen with my fight with Islam that I can deal with that, and I would love to get a guy who, if he wins against Lerone, he's going to be 20-0 with this new era type of winning era, or, you know, most effective style this era, right? And I get to take out that newest era style. You know, you've seen me outstrike the best grapplers. You've seen me outgrapple the best, you know, and I get a chance to do that again. You know, just all that sort of stuff. So I love that. I think that's big for my legacy. That's going to be much bigger. But
things have gone from bad to worse for UFC welterweight contender Shavkat Rahkmonov. While a recurring injury kept him on the sidelines, his personal life behind the scenes appears to have been suffering as well. According to a new report, the undefeated Kazakhstani fighter is now separated from his wife, Gulayim Rahkmonova, the mother of his 4 children. Shavkat's wife announced on social media that they have officially divorced. She also claimed he has refused involvement with their children, saying she is raising 4 kids and expecting a 5th. In a statement on social media, Shavkat's wife wrote, "Today he rejected his own children, saying they resemble their mother too much. Yes, I gave birth to 4 children and I'm expecting a 5th. It turns out I give birth too much. If the father doesn't need the child, then the child no longer needs the father. May God give me the strength to raise my children." Michael Morales' power is on another level, according to Gilbert Burns. Burns suffered a first-round TKO loss to Morales in May 2025, which left him with concussion-related symptoms. Speaking to MMA Junkie, Burns revealed that after the fight he felt nauseous and even started vomiting. He described Morales' power as like nothing he's ever experienced before, saying he hits really hard.
Did you feel his power was like kind of different?
That guy got a lot of power. That guy hit me very hard, and I'm like, oh my God. And I tried to get my balance, and my balance was off, and I couldn't do much, and he sprint to me. I had to cover up, you know, and then after the fight, I was feeling bad until I watched it. When I watched it, man, that guy hit me hard. And then I got a freaking, like Joanna, remember when Joanna got that thing here? I got that thing right here. And then I'm like, oh my God, like, okay. At one moment I thought, man, that sport's not for me anymore. I'm a freaking quitter. I'm done. Then when that thing came, and then I rewatched the fight, and said, okay, that guy hits freaking hard, you know? So, yeah, that guy, I think he's going to be 185 sooner than later. He might have one more fight or 2 more, you know, like if he doesn't get a title shot right now, he might do 1 more. But I don't think he get 3 weight cuts to make 170. Bro, I'm telling you, he's huge, and he was so strong.
Aljamain Sterling looks ready. Aljo recently shared new sparring footage as he gears up for his upcoming fight against Youssef Zalal in the main event of UFC Vegas 116 on April 25th at the UFC Apex.
I'm trying to get. Not bad.
Dricus du Plessis has reportedly turned down a fight, according to Brendan Allen. Allen shared the news on social media, writing, "DDP went into hiding and I'm here to fight anyone and everyone and put some money in the bank." Allen is now set to face unranked Edmund Shabazian next and hopes a win will earn him a title shot.
Yo, so I see a lot of people talking crap on the fight, giving everyone a hard time in the business side. And it's like, first off, thank you to McMaynard, thank you to Ali, thank you to Hunter, thank you to UFC, thank you to everyone involved in giving me a fight. You know, I need to fight, I need to make money, I need to keep providing for my family and the goals that I have set for myself outside of fighting. So thank you guys, first off. Second off, you know, all these guys above me are either hurt or waiting for something bigger, whatever that means, or to me it's just they don't want to fight. You know, they don't want to fight. That's what it boils down to for me. So me, I want to stay active, I want to stay making money, I want to stay competitive, and you know, just doing it while I can. That's the business model I want to follow, and so that's what I'm going to do. With that being said, you know, I chose to fight this guy because he used to be in the top 10. He was highly talked about at that time, and I know it's been a while and he's lost since then sometimes, but now he's on a 3-fight win streak. He's still young, he's still hungry, and he's had a taste of that top before, and obviously now he's going to want to top again. Damn, that chapstick was crazy. But you know, now he's going to want to be back in the top again. You know, we'll see what happens with Chimaev and Strickland. Chimaev wins, maybe he vacates. You know, that was something highly talked about. So maybe he vacates, and then that would put me and Ipavov next for the title shot, or for the vacant title.
Many fans criticized DDP in the comments for turning down the fight and being inactive. One fan wrote, "DDP hasn't fought this whole time, LMAO, I believe Allen." Wait, I thought DDP fans was hating on Khamzat for being inactive. Guess who is booked and who is nowhere to be found as contender. Another fan tweeted, "Dude went into depression after being hugged for 25 minutes. Yeah, this booking is a bad look for DDP. Like he has something better to do, Khamzat is already booked." Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by his Fight Sport Focus. Number 2 meme was posted by Robert. And number 1 meme was posted by Smash Talk. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of MMA. Catch you tomorrow.